Hey, what's up, everybody? We're gonna talk about Nicki Minaj today and what's going on with her and other artists as well. So I'm very surprised at the fact that Jay-Z would do something like this. So at the start of Tidal, I remember it's supposed to be a joint venture of multiple artists working together, investing into this. Turns out that nobody got paid except Jay-Z, allegedly. So she didn't get her 3%, which Tidal is supposed to be like 300 million. Cole never got his, and many other artists. I think Drake was involved. They had like a lot of top artists together supposed to work. And instead of that, from Roc Nation, people just been receiving threats and allegedly when it comes down to putting music or not, or what stuff can be put out or not. So just they just absolutely unexpected for many of us fans to see and to think about. We would think that Jay-Z and his stature and with Beyonce would be successful enough to not have to allegedly do those things in place, but turns out that it's not how we expected it to be. Many things are not going as we expected it to be in life. This can be normal. This can be a part of something bigger that's going on, or it can be a part of something that we do not want to be normal, and that is not good for anybody. Just here to say, not condoning any of the artists, not gonna go point a finger on nobody, not gonna go and do anything like that. But this is a person that's allegedly isn't the most regular person, is more highly influential. As of right now, well, some people were saying he's a certain man that's in jail's right hand man. It's another billionaire that attended certain events and parties and things like that. And I'm not gonna mention, but to me it's shocking because just all of the stuff coming out about it, like Desiree Perez being an informant for the FBI is like there's HipHop legal informant after all these years. They're just working getting information on all these people, getting whether it's in a party or not. And these I'm pretty sure you know which kind of parties I'm talking about. People thinking they there to party, they there to get collect information, or she's there to collect information. Like, she hasn't been fired, she hasn't been banned. Like, I never want to see you again. Nothing. From what we know, there is nothing to do with, which is pretty sad. has nothing to do with the music, the industry, the people, the this is why I believe also that we are not really like we are too advanced for our own good sometimes. This is how the message is gonna be right now. So I'm going with I believe it's true. Back then, before social media and all this, if this person you don't know is not a friend of you, your friend or anything like that, we just continue. Now people cannot like each other and link up and be, there can be people with bad intentions that want to scam, that want to do this, that want to, it's like kind of easier for them now, which is, hey, I don't like you or not, you just change the channel, period. You might never see each other again, you might not hear, if the person did not say something particularly in the news, in an interview, then there's nothing to talk about. That was the only form, whether it was on TV, whether it was on, yeah, early stages of YouTube. They're pretty amazing in that. But now, since like every single thing is popular, or is every single thing is kind of like beneficial, or some people say good or whatever, we just stand here next to this person or do this or say something crazy. Like I'm really not liking this. Everybody can say something they don't mean and look absolutely crazy and then apologize just so that they don't get any consequences. Just so they can benefit and lie or manipulate or play games or try to trick somebody or whatever it is, allegedly or not. We don't know the intentions of everybody. So I mean, it used to be, well, it's because people like this too, like it's just people like this allegedly in power. That's why I believe that the game, I'm not even gonna say that, I'm gonna say something else on how things should go, but sometimes the best moves is not to make any moves. That is much better. Sometimes you want to go the opposite direction, you want to do this, you want to just stay away or work with this person. Sometimes, the best invitation is no invitation. It's just the fact that you didn't perform or you didn't do something for the whatever famous person it is. Now they don't like that. They can use that against you. Try to blackball you. Try to, in the music industry, stuff like that can happen. They can blackball you. They can put you in a certain, it's just, I heard all types of things about Roc Nation and what they do to artists over there. So I believe that how things is in the game, and I think people should just, I forget, like J. Cole, man, God willing, just go gospel. Or just make positive music, forget about the industry. I think enough money's been made. All types of people is doing other things, and I think it's good. You're not forced to travel the world and go to all of these things, go through all of these hoops just to make a little bit of money. The top money that is said that people make is a fraction because it has to go to all these different records and labels and people, paperwork and all these different. I'm not saying it's bad to make millions, but there's can be people that are feel like you owe them or not, and people used to like not be able to spend time with any of their family members because they're too busy touring and not really getting enough money to pay for this and that, and people end up just doing bad things or whatever for money that they don't have because of what was they thought was supposed to become or made or whatever, or this project got sidelined when it was supposed to make a certain amount of money that they didn't. The artists believed in it, the other people didn't, and this is why I believe that I believe that either just stay away from the music industry or just don't get too involved in it. If you going into the music industry or any other industry, I'm not gonna say any other, but you go in the music industry, there's a script for you to follow. You want to be seen next to this and this, there can be a script for you to follow. You want to be exactly like this movie, there's a script, an expectation, and a benefit, and a payment they already got set up in the that they want you to do. They gotta do what you want to do, how you. I'm not gonna say exactly how you feel like you want to do it, but it has to be I want to know what everyone thinks below, because it's like if you feel like you can make I feel like it's too much people bombarded doing the same types of things. Like if you feel like you want to do, be a spokesperson or or whatever. Somebody might feel like they want to be sports player. They want to be. They just do it for you. That's what I want to say. Do it for you, for what you like, for what you want to do. Not you have to be this persona. Not that you have to enforceably, instead of being yourself, you have to be somebody else. You have to go work for this company. Do things how they want to do it. And then maybe if they give you with the slightest bit of space whenever they feel like, then you can finally do what you want. Or as long as you get the money, it sounds like you get the freedom. But you might like this situation where 300 million going off the table by people who quote unquote allegedly own the industry or are seen as people that do and are connected with people that aren't. Your boss decides not to pay you one day, hey, just take it on the cheap. Just a part of life. That's why I believe that more should be done. That's my opinion. More should be avoided, and people should not only seek for just freedom, but don't just try to seek fame blindly. That is the main issue. People crash out, end up doing things they don't want to do. Some people end up getting sued later on, or whatever, whether it's from a girl or not. There was on too much alcohol or whatever else, or not. There was, if you don't want to be with a girl that ended up in a lawsuit, just don't. You see, but when people don't go that route initially, that's the major issue. They think about what they want to do later. They feel like the money is gonna allow them, and it doesn't. So they're used to making all these decisions they don't want to do, even with the fame and all that, and it ends up crashing out at the end. So this is why adding faith to your life, to what you're doing, to what is going on as well. So not only so it's not just a prevention method or just a protection, but also, something you want to be part of what you do and move and walk forward towards as well. So you're walking towards more instead of just to prevent, like just to like kind of like stay away. I got your hands up or whatever. Nah, I didn't wanna. If that makes any sense. No, not me. Like, kind of a way. So much going on. I'm surprised that at the same time, some people say that he's next on the list after a certain man was taken to jail over things going on in parties that we're all aware of. Like the fact that people actually moved to another country just to avoid whatever they felt was going on in a party or information or whatever. Like this is people that maybe like nobody knew. They didn't say anything. Hey, I always liked this country in Europe, and I finally get to move there. I always wanted to, I don't know, do a movie. Nothing like that. All of a sudden, people can't wait to use the passports. That's another thing too. So it's like, I don't even want to get into this topic because it's so mind-boggling. So if somebody has, let's say you was with somebody and this and that happened, like, but you wasn't really cool with them like that, or let's say you didn't really know them too much. I'm not gonna say not cool with them, but You didn't talk to him as much, and he says he's mad at this person too. Like you don't know if that person is gonna move to another country or not. Instead of if you wanted to sue, you just invite them and that's it, or you wanted to do something because it's pretty crazy. And I wouldn't think that these people would even be anywhere near involved. Many of these actors or whatever would be involved to the point that they want to move to another country. It's really, this pandemic and this money situation is costing the rich more of their, yeah, just more from them. So the rich that are involved in things of that nature. I didn't expect it. Pretty sure we all didn't. But this is what happens when you mess with the wrong person in power.